In tonight's Whatever Happened To segment, President Trump's military parade here in Washington. It is shaping up to be something a little different than originally planned. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin tells us where things stand right now.
The date is set, Saturday, November 10th, one day before Veterans Day. But the military parade in Washington may not be what President Trump had in mind when he watched French fighter jets and tanks parading down the Champs-Élysées in Paris last summer, sparking his idea to honor America's veterans. Language in the Defense Authorization Act passed in Congress this week prohibits forces from taking part that may be needed for war. Quote, to ensure that veterans and those currently serving remain the parade's focus and that efforts to restore readiness are not slowed, the NDAA prohibits the use of operational units or equipment in the parade if the Secretary of Defense believes such use will hamper readiness. The money will come from the military's operations and maintenance budget, according to the Republican chairman of the House Armed Services Committee.
It says if any operational units are used, then Secretary Mattis has to certify that it will not affect readiness.
The Pentagon's top officer has assigned U.S. Northern Command, based in Colorado, tasked with protecting the homeland, to pull it off. Initial guidance in March called for, quote, honoring the history of the U.S. military starting from the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812 to today, and coincide with the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. It's not clear now how much the parade will cost taxpayers.
I've seen various different cost estimates from between, I think, $10 million and $30 million, depending on the size of the parade.
Almost exactly the same amount that those war games President Trump scrapped with South Korea, saying doing so would save the taxpayer a lot of money.
The bill tries to make sure this parade is focused on the men and women who have served and really tailor it towards the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I, but also give an opportunity to honor those veterans who never had a parade, like those who fought in Vietnam, those who have fought in Iraq and Afghanistan more recently.
The D.C. City Council was concerned roads would be damaged with heavy armaments rolling down Pennsylvania Avenue. A spokesman for the U.S. Northern Command said, at this time, we do not intend to use tanks in the parade. Chris?
Jennifer, thank you.